Back before I knew about aquariums, I was incredibly bored. On my YouTube channel, I've already created some stunning aquariums, terrariums, and even a mix of both paludariums. Today, I want to take you with me as I teach you how to start an aquarium. With over 7 years of experience, I'm going to be teaching you how to start your first aquarium. And I'm going to tell you some of the biggest mistakes new aquarists make when getting into this hobby and how to avoid them. This is the first video of the series of how to keep your aquariums. To watch the rest of the videos, click the playlist link in the description, or at the end of the video, click the suggested video. So first off, when you start off your aquarium journey, you're gonna wanna purchase yourself a nice aquarium. An aquarium kit is a great way to do that as they come with filters and heaters. But if you're gonna be going down the route that I'm gonna be showing you today, there's nothing wrong with getting yourself a bare bottom aquarium. As a beginner, I recommend at the bare minimum purchasing yourself a 10-gallon aquarium, as it is easier to keep larger aquariums than it is for smaller aquariums. This is one of the many reasons why people struggle to keep betas in such small environments. The larger aquarium that you have, the more giving it will be. If you make a small error in a 5-gallon, it's going to be drastically different than if you were to make a small error in a 75-gallon. So I recommend picking yourself up the largest size aquarium that fits your budget. And for this demonstration, I'm going to be using an empty 10-gallon. Now that we have picked up our aquarium, we want to make sure that we have a nice, level, even surface to place it on that can withstand the weight, as a gallon of water is equivalent to 8 pounds, making this 10-gallon as heavy as 80 pounds. For aquariums over the 29-gallon mark, I recommend buying yourself a dedicated fish stand, as they can withstand the weight of these aquariums. In addition to an even surface, we want to make sure we don't place our aquariums right beside a window. There's 2 reasons behind this. One is there's temperature fluctuations within the window opening and closing, or just the window being there in general. The second reason is because we don't want sunlight hitting our aquarium causing massive algae outbreaks. So now that we have found the place for our aquarium, let's go ahead and start to build. We're going to need a few things first before we start this build. This includes a substrate, a filter, a heater, a light, and obviously the aquarium. Oh, and I cannot forget to mention the decor. So starting off this scape, we're gonna wanna add a nice layer of sand. This layer of sand is gonna act as our substrate. And this substrate is very important for our aquarium as it helps build a beneficial bacteria colony in our aquarium. The beneficial bacteria are these bacteria that help process fish and other waste within the aquarium, helping our fish thrive in their native homes. Without this beneficial bacteria, we would not be able to keep aquariums. And this substrate level, it needs to be about 1 to 3 inches. You can go higher, but I do not recommend going any lower. And you can substitute the sand out for gravel or aqua soil as well. After we've added our substrate, we're gonna wanna go ahead and add all of our equipment. Starting off with the light. If you have purchased an aquarium kit, then your kit should come with a light. But if you went with the bare tank like we have, I recommend some lights in the links in the description down below. These are some cheap, easy, well-lit lights that'll help your aquarium stand out. As if you get a poorly lit light, then your aquarium will not be able to look good, and that defeats the purpose of the aquarium. All of the lights pinned in the link in the description down below are lights that I personally use in all of my aquariums, and they can grow plants. After we've added our light, let's go ahead and add our heater. Our heater is going to remain unplugged until we fill up the aquarium. So if you want to purchase a heater, or if it didn't come with your kit, any local pet store is going to be able to have some with the gallons displayed on the box like so. Next, let's go ahead and add our filter. Now this filter is going to be a key component to our aquarium, as filters are another home for the beneficial bacteria. And the beneficial bacteria are what helps break down the fish waste within our aquarium. The filter also takes out a bunch of floating particles within our aquarium, thus filtering our aquarium. Now, there are multiple different types of filters, and we can get into that in another video that'll be located in the playlist down below. But for this tank, I'm going to be using a standard hang on the back filter. Now that we have all of our equipment in place, let's go ahead and add our decor. Now we can strategically place this decor in order to hide our equipment. And this is also the step where if you wanted to, you can add some live plants, but for this scape, I'm not gonna be doing that. So that has been a very brief and basic overview of how to build your first aquarium. Now, for more in-depth details about how to master the aquarium hobby, hit the link in the description down below with the playlist, and you'll be able to watch all my videos that go into depth about this and this amazing hobby. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I'll see you right there.